My healthcare provider's narration helps me understand progress as my senses become overwhelmed. The more overwhelmed my sensory self becomes, the more I cling to my healthcare provider's narrative. My mind returns to a collaborative dialogue we engaged in a few moments ago, where we explored for the first time how my energy, prior amount of sensory stimulation I coped with on my way to my appointment, and my healthcare provider's ability to describe things to me using declarative language all function together. This participatory dialogue supports the exploration of mutual learning of how we comprehend what will happen over the duration of my appointment. I want to refresh my understanding of how my design and sensory environments will support me in our physical environment, while validating that our physical environment will keep my healthcare provider safe from me and myself safe from my healthcare provider. Each time I choose to respond by carrying out the action which my healthcare provider's declarative language invited me to perform, we collectively further establish mutually reciprocal environmental consent for my care. Now that we have unwrapped the instruments, I have become familiar with how my healthcare provider narrates action. I have determined I can rely on this narrative to help me when my sensory environment overwhelms my ability to independently comprehend. We pause this dialogue while we prepare to create a bridge that allows my healthcare provider to begin to appreciate how I am processing touch at this moment, where we establish another passive communications strategy that will remain throughout my appointment. When we have completed our assisted gloving exploration of touch, we return to finish opening the sterile instruments. When my healthcare provider hands me the integrator and we both verify it has changed color, we can move on to reciprocally validating my current understanding of firm, calming, therapeutic touch. This includes confirming that my healthcare provider understands I need 3 points of contact in my mouth to support my appropriate interpretation of touch, that we practice my nonverbal communication by subtle movement, as this is all I am capable of when I shut down. My need to communicate by subtle movement of my head or mouth is often not understood due to the ways which my oral healthcare providers choose to practice therapeutic touch. At the conclusion of this touch test, we pause, review by dialogue what we have learned, and then my appointment begins. In future videos, we will explore the two ends of the dialogic touch bridge. Collaboratively crossing this bridge through prior compromise is the basis of how I make reciprocal judgments about consenting to the therapeutic touch of my current appointment.